Madam Patricia.
Yes, Ordinary President.
Good morning, ma.
Morning, sir.
I'm sure you are okay.
Yes, I am.
Are you comfortable to talk this morning?
Yes, I am.
Plenty allegations don't they for your head. Today, we want to hear your own side of the story. And for the benefit of people who know follow us yesterday, I want you to start afresh from the beginning. Today, Barrister Oi is here, face to face, nose to nose. Say your own side of the story. Then we go continue from there. Are you ready, ma?
Yes, I am.
Do you need to drink water? Should I bring water for you, ma?
I'm okay, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete Family. Good morning, Nigerians.
Good morning, ma.
My name is Patricia Orukari. I'm a trader and a member of National Council of Women Societies, NCWS.
You go try open your mouth clearly, ma.
Okay, sir.
Please.
Yesterday, when I came here, I began talking, but Ordinary President wanted the other party to be present so that he will hear directly from me. This issue started in 2017. I was approached by one Mr. Clement Ogola. He called me and requested that I come to Bayelsa. He needs something to discuss with me because he would need me to assist him sort an issue here in Abuja. I requested we discuss that matter. He said until I come to Bayelsa, which I did. And he said he has a property that he bought the land and built the house on proxy. And the property is not giving him revenue and he does not know where the property is. And he will want me to help him sort the property, to locate where the property is situated. He gave me a telephone number to try and see if it will help. When I got back to Abuja, I called the fellow. It took me more than 3 months to be able to locate that property. After I located the property, I reported back to him. And my findings also. The occupant of the property had his own personal issues. That's why he wasn't able to meet up with his rentage. At the end of it, he requested that the person should quit the house, which we did. He now went ahead to say that the house should be put for sale, which I did. A banner was made and put on the fence, on the gate of the house, in various entrances to the house. Buyers were coming, but did not meet his own requirements. Because according to him, the money he said he spent on the property does not equate a property on that further area. I told him, even if it's in Abuja, it doesn't go that way. That this area is an outsketch. Because you built this house on proxy, you don't really know how much you have spent on it or what it will have been if you were doing it on your own. But he still declined. After a long while, I now indicated interest in the property. I now told him I'm interested and I want to buy the property. He accepted and we started negotiation. He said the house was going for 9 million. After much pleading, he now said he was going to waive 1 million for me if it is me that was buying it. And I told him I was going to pay installmentally. But before this time, he has forwarded all the documents of the house to me, including an irrevocable power of attorney that he sent. So I started running around trying to raise money to start the installmental payments. When I was ready, I called him to send me an account number. He now said somebody will get in touch with me. Later, one Barrister Henry called me and he requested that we meet. I obliged him, we met. And he said Mr. Clement has asked him to get in touch with me and that I should take him to know where the property is, which I did. But before doing that, I confirmed from Mr. Clement if really he sent the guy. He said yes. After a while, a sum of 3 million was paid by me to this man according to Clement's instruction. He said the money should be paid to that man, not him. We did. 2 installments were given to the man. Later, this man came and
3
said...
3 million and...
3 million.
3 million, 3 million.
6 million.
That's 6 million naira.
Yes. Yeah. Later, this man came and said, the money I have paid will be calculated as rentage because I was unable to sell the house as at the time the property was given to me.
Who told you
sale.
that?
The Mr. Henry.
The same man you were trying to help all this while?
Yes, the person that instructed that we pay money to somebody. So I now called and said, why is it like this? He said, yes, that property, I was supposed to have sold it by this time, and up till now, the property has not been sold, and that. Because in 2020, since he has accepted that I buy the property, I now moved into the property. He said, I'm already there, so you will count it as rentage. I complained. I ran to various prominent people in Bayelsa here. I said, this is what is happening, and I want you to reach out to him so that we'll sort this problem. But he declined. Actually, they got in contact with him, but he declined. Not too long, this man now served me a court summon. I still went around the sources I went to. I said, look, this is it now. This is how this matter has gone to. At the long run, we all went to court. And the matter was in court for 10 months. At the end of the 10th month, the matter was discharged and acquitted in my favor. So after that
period... Who took you to court?
The man we paid the money to.
Okay.
After that period, I had a medical issue that I needed to sort. I tried raising funds, I couldn't. So I now went to Barrister Oi. Barrister Oi is my neighbor there, and he's an authority in that estate. Permission to digress a little.
Please go ahead.
That estate is a government estate. And the area in question that we are talking about was allocated to building materials in Abuja. And those that had demolition in Gwagwa, Karimo. And the chairman then was a Barrister Oi's brother. So I went.
Name who?
One Chief Chooks.
Okay.
When I got into the estates, I went to him. I introduced myself to him.
You went to who? The chairman?
The chairman. And I tried finding out who they bought, the original owner of the land, who he told me was no more in Nigeria, had gone to South Africa.
The chairman told you that?
Yes. That the person is one of his boys and had got to South Africa. This portion of the estate was sold practically by the chairman and Barrister Oi, because they were authorities.
Is Barrister Oi in this studio? If you see Barrister Oi, can you recognize him?
Yes, my neighbor.
You can recognize him?
Yes, ordinary.
You show us Barrister Oi in the studio.
She's just by my right hand side, sir.
Okay. Camera, please, can we work together as you show us Barrister Oi? I'm not ready to shout this morning. Madam, where is Barrister Oi?
This is Barrister Oi, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I just wanted to be sure to establish it that you actually know Barrister Oi.
Okay, sir.
So go ahead, man.
So he is a well-respected man because an authority in that area. And when the banner for sale for that property was put, I'm very sure he is aware because it stood there for well over 2 years. So I went and told him my intention. The property was not sold in secret or in hiding. So he now said, okay, that he will get somebody. And in that estate, we have a lot of agents. And most of these agents are related to this same source that I said. It's either they are their brothers or they brought them into the estate. And quite a good number of them live in houses owned by these people or in spaces provided by these people in the estate. So he brought Madam Mary. We discussed and we concluded that she will pay for the house. She will pay 9 million for the house. Before this time, he had collected all the original papers for a search, which he came back and said.
Who collected?
Barrister Oi.
This Barrister Oi.
Yes, ordinary president.
The other day where you narrate your story, you talk say you be one carry another lawyer for the search, but Barrister Oi talk say Ingo Duam.
Ordinary president, I didn't make such a.
Oh, sorry, not be you. Nah, the other. My head no correct. Sorry, ma. Sorry. Continue, ma.
Oh, okay.
He collected the original documents from you.
I gave him everything.
You gave him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So he came back and said the search was okay, and he got Madam Mary to pay for the house. And by this time, I'd already told Barrister Oi that I have medical issue that I needed to sort. And I would leave to sort my issue. He knew that I would be out of town for a while. So I left. I didn't know if the woman... No, when I was leaving, I called him and he came. So the keys and every other thing that was in my possession was given to Barrister Oi in company of one of the said agents in the estate, which he claimed brought padlock to lock the gate. I gave him everything and they all bidded me farewell and I left. I didn't know of any other matter that came up. When I came back, I got a call from Madam Miriam, and she told me the reason why they are calling me. I came here that day, she was indisposed. So after I left here, I went to the court to apply for the judgment. And I didn't go back because I had to go somewhere, I had to travel. But I have not found out if that judgment is ready or not.
You've been talking yesterday, say Barrister Oi here, him and his brother, they get people where they pose as agents for inside that estate. There is hardly anything where they happen for that estate as regards to sales of property where they know they know.
Exactly, sir. Concerning this property, Barrister Oi is even among the very first people that started putting tenants in this same property in question.
This same.
Yes, yes, ordinary president. Before I got into the picture.
So it's not like Barrister Oi is just getting to know about the property.
He knows the property more than myself, ordinary president.
Okay. Any other thing where you want to talk? We go help you for this argument.
If I remember.
Yeah? You're okay?
Yes.
Barrister Oi.
Very well.
Barrister Oi.
Very well, my ordinary president.
You hear waiting she talk?
Yes, I did.
Waiting be your response.
Let me start by saying that the man he called my brother, whom she alleged was the first chairman of the estate, was never the chairman of that estate.
Okay.
I will proudly say that I was the first chairman of the estate.
Okay.
The man in question is talking about, Chief Chukuneta Emeka, happened to be the chairman of Abuja Electronics Dealers Association.
Okay. Abuja Electronics Dealers Association.
I think their office is situated and located at Zone 3.
Sorry, Barrister. Make I just remind you. Sorry if say,
I know where we are going.
Slowing down by. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, that man happened to be the first person that's built house in that estate. because I know him far back, he called me and said, I should come, that there's a place they have discovered that I can also start something there. I got there. My building was the second building in that estate. So although I didn't move in there, because that place was still bushy as at the time it was completed. So this chukuneta of a man was the man I said that happened to countersign the deed of assignment for which the property in question she's referring to, where she stayed, was disposed, as it were. Chukuneta himself, when she called me, when Madam Patricia Orukari called me to say that that property was out for sale, and that the uncle has directed her has powered her with a power of attorney, an irrevocable power of attorney, to sell that property. I asked, where is the power of attorney you're referring to? Where are the other title documents to the property? She obliged me those documents. I looked at them. There was this acknowledgement letter from FCDA in respect of the property. There was the allocation letter that was that has the name Peter Motolum. There was also a deed of assignment she brought at last to me, showing that that property was sold or was transferred from Peter Motolum, who was the original allottee, to Pastor Clement Ogola. So I looked at those documents. We initiated action at the building control to conduct search on it. We conducted search. It was cleared. Then, realizing that Chief
Development control be ages.
No, development control. There were people that actually allocated that estate.
Okay.
So that Chief Chukwuemeka, knowing him fully well, his house is not even far from my own house. I took those documents to him because his name is in one of the documents. I said, Chief, can you help me look at these documents? Because I saw your name there as one of the witnesses to it. She said, is that on the document where Madam Patricia is there? I said, yes. He said, yes, these are the original documents to that document because he was part of the discussion or transfer of that document. I never knew that the person that owned the property before now was even a relation of his. I didn't get that kind of knowledge, but he confirmed to me that these were the original documents to the property, apart from the search we conducted. And he also attested to his signature on that deed of assignment. So with this, I became more confident to deal with the property together with the search we did. So when Madam Mary called me to say, Madam Mary was brought to my house by her friend, whom I helped the relation to procure one property in the estate there. So when she came, I don't know, like I said before now, I've never met her before. I don't know her. It was that her friend that brought her to my house. The friend happened to be my wife's superior in the office. So when they came, she told me why they were in my house, that she needed a property where she can operate a daycare in the estate. I said, okay, there are two properties I know that's available. One is going for 13.5 million. The other one is, when we meet the woman, we'll know how much, because she's just just close to me, my property just there. So she said, okay. We now went and met Madam Patricia Orukari in her house. When we got there, she said, yes, that the property is actually out for sale, that the uncle has already directed her to do so. And she has authority or power to do so. That there's an irrevocable power of attorney and stuff like that she gave him. I asked, this man, where is he? Is it not possible to see him? He said, no, that the man was indisposed. And that was why he has to donate that power of attorney to her to operate. So, we started negotiation on the property. And it ended for 9 million. So, at that stage, I was asked to prepare the power of attorney and the power of attorney, which I did. And the parties, they executed it. My Rukari's son signed as a witness to Rukari. Madam Ike brought one retired director from her former office that also signed for her. And then, Madam Ike now requested, how would she make the payment? Madam Patricia now said, send me your phone number so that I can forward the account details to you. And that was what happened. The account detail was now sent to Madam Ike. I think that was on a weekend, or it was on a Friday. Madam Ike called me within the weekend and said that she cannot make the transfer, she cannot go to bank until Monday. I said, no problem, take your time, since you people have concluded on the issue. So I think by that Monday, she went to bank and made the necessary transfer. But while the discussion was going on this transaction, Madam Rukari told her that, please, if after the payment, you will give me some time to enable me arrange myself and move out of the property. Because I'm awaiting the arrival of my uncle's truck from Parakot to enable me evacuate the loads in the house. I think she initially agreed, Madam Mary. But along the line, Madam Mary now called after the payment and said, I cannot wait for that long any longer because where I'm staying, I'm being disturbed to quit. I think within 2 days of this statement, Madam Patricia now called me and said that she's moving, that the uncle's vehicle is coming to pick her loads. We agreed. And then the other agreement was that she will hand over the keys to me so that I will be able to give it to Madam Mary when she's available. So on that eventful day, she packed her load and left with her 2 sons and their grandson too. So when they left, I called Madam Mary to say she has packed to come and take a possession of your property. She said, okay, she's coming the next morning. And actually she came. When she came, we were all excited that at least we have been able to see a place for her. We got to the property, 2 of us got to the property. She went around and inspected the property, even though she has done it before. This time around, she was taking her time to see 1 or 2 repairs she will carry out in the property. So there and then, she said I should help her get a plumber and a carpenter. Since I'm within the area, I know most of the issues there. So I called one carpenter I know that is within the area and a plumber. And the 2 of them said they're already out for services that day, but they will try and come around 2 the same day. At that point, I just allowed Madam Mary to continue with what she's doing. I left to my house, up to 30 minutes or 1 hour. Madam Mary called me and said, Barrister, please come, there's a problem, there's a problem. I was imagining what would be the problem. I rushed to the premises. She now showed me one caveat on the gate that says, this property belongs to Pastor Clement Ogolo. The phone number was attached. The lawyer's number was also attached. That's Henry, Barrister Henry. That's the owner's lawyer. He said, for this property, if you're interested in this property, call any of these 2 numbers. Otherwise, you are dealing with fraudsters. I think that was how it ended. That the caveat, the wordings of the caveat. So right then, Mary was with a man. He said he's an agent or something like that. So we're all getting worried about the situation. So what I did was to call Madam Mary. Patricia, on phone. All her 2 lines I have, they were all off. I tried the son's number, the one he put on the agreement. It was also switched off. So I became worried at that point. So I now called the lawyer's number that is on that caveat. He responded and said he's coming back in the next 30 minutes. So I was waiting for him. While we are waiting for him, one man I know very well, the name is Yori. Yes, Yori, that's his name. In fact, at times he even drive me in my car to where I'm going, just, as somebody we know in the estate. So he now came. I saw him there he came with a padlock to lock up the place. I said, what are you doing? He said he has been instructed by the lawyer to lock up that place. I said, on what basis? What is your interest in the property? He said, well, that is what he was asked to do. So I objected. At a point, the agent that came with us said, no, I should just allow him. I said, okay, I will allow you, but you will give me one of the keys if I must allow you to padlock it. And that was what he did. He said he was doing this because he knows me. And he knows me very well. That's why he will give me the key, one of the key. I collected it from him. Then, you know, it's normal thing. Madam Mary was married, but was worried. So she couldn't even hear anything from me or anybody again. All she was saying is that she never again for this type of thing. She just, with that kind of situation, if I were her, we would also feel so. She left the premises. My wife was carrying her bag, as a spirit in the office now. So she was handing it over the bag to Mary when she was going. The agent now said, what are you doing? Collect your documents, collect your listing. She removed those documents to return back to me. So the agent said, no, collect the documents and hold it. That is the evidence you have. I said, yes. Madam, keep the document. So she now collected the documents back from us and then left with the documents and the agent. So the lawyer to the owner, that is Henry, later came. And when we met, he said, oh, counsel, how now? I said, fine. Say, hi. He said, this issue, what do we do? Okay, we'll work together. Two of us will work together to ensure that we untie whatever is involved in this thing. I said, well, very well. If
Who suggested that?
Huh?
Who suggested that?
The lawyer to the landlord, to the owner.
Okay.
The issue of the owner was never in question. Mm-hmm. We all know from the power of attorney donated, irrevocable power of attorney donated, and the deed of assignment that property belonged to Pastor Clement. It was never in contest. Okay. So now, when this lawyer, two of us met, as lawyers we started brainstorming, what do we do to unravel whatever is the problem? So we now agreed, first of all, that I have to go and block Madam's account. Because as at this time I'm talking of, the money has already been paid. Madam
Patricia's account?
I went to court
to garnish the account.
Madam Patricia's account. That is any bank account where the money was paid. This thing was happening on a Thursday or so. First thing on Friday morning, I went, that was on 30th of June 2023. Because all this while there was a salary break that gave gap that couldn't make me to even do that thing before that period. There was a salary break in between. So it was a public holiday. I couldn't have gone to court or to bank to do anything. So I now went to court and obtained an order of post no deposit p.ed. Okay. So now, when I got that order, that same Friday at about 11 a.m., the court bailiff went to Zenith Bank, Maraba. I followed him to make sure that thing was served. It was served and acknowledged. So I now came back. Now, we now decided that we have to go and report this case to IG's office so that the police will commence their own action. We went to IG's office, narrated the incident, they now referred us to the legal department of IG's office, where the matter was finally domiciled with a one-star officer of the police, who is also a lawyer. That was Gabriel from Plateau State. So Gabriel also, in the wisdom of the police, they said that this may not be the only account Madam Patricia may have. So there will be need to also approach court to extend the order that if she has any other account that they should have, that they should be able to have access to it. And that was done, and the court granted it. At the end of the day, we found out that she has 5 accounts. 3 were microfinance banks. The other 2 was Access Bank and Zenith Bank, where the money was, the 9 million naira was paid. So the order extended that if she comes to any of the banks or anybody to make any withdrawal, that the person should be detained. So eventually, all the accounts were blocked. Meanwhile, while this was going on, the police haven't initiated this action. I haven't obtained her NIM number and her BVM in the process of getting this bank details and her passport, even her picture, the one she used in the bank account. They obtained all this. So the next thing was the police now prepared the papers and sent to the bank to enable them release the detailed account of Madam Patricia. All the banks, that letter went to them. In fact, I followed them because I was so worried. So I followed them in each of this action they were going with my car. We were going from one bank to the other. The only ones we couldn't actually locate was the online banking she did with some of the microfinance, either Bluebird something microfinance or one other. FCT Microfinance Bank was domiciled in area 10, Principal Equity Building, where she alleged she was a staff of Nigerian Women's Society and something.
National Council for Women's Society.
We also tried to see whether we can locate her through that office. To our utmost dismay, we never saw an individual in the office all the days I went there with the police. The security manager told us that office, for some time now, they've not been coming to office. At times, they would just come once or twice, and that was it.
It's some civil servants, they do like that, so move on.
So we continued. So on one of those outings with the police, we were still on the outing to visit the banks, and I had a phone call. I said yes. So the night one inspector magistrate, Inspector Dube, called and said that he's calling from Zone 7 that I should come, that I have a report against me. So from there, I told the policeman that let me go and know what they're calling me there now. So he left. I went to Zone 7. So when I got there, they said this is the issue, that Madam Mary came to complain that she relied heavily on me to prepare a property, and at the end of the day, the property has developed a crisis. I was asked to write my petition, to write my statement, which I did. They also showed me her own statement, so that if I have anything to say, I will say. So that was it. In the statement she wrote, she said that I was the one that gave her account detail where to pay the money. That's what Madam Mary wrote in her statement. And the police asked me, who gave Madam Patricia the account number where she paid the money? I said it was not me, it was Madam Patricia herself. So we continued. After all the interrogation and things like that, I was released to go. I left, and they said anytime they want. In fact, somebody shorted me before I left. Anytime I'm needed, that they will call me. So we left. Then, while all these things were happening, I called Madam Mary. Several, her numbers were off. After about 3 weeks or so, I tried the number again. It went through. I said, Madam, see, this is the problem. Oh. Come, let us know what is happening, how to solve the problem. That even the lawyer to the owner of the house is amenable to discussion on this issue. She told me that it is that lawyer that is causing this problem. Oh. I said, what is the problem? She said that I don't know, that he doesn't know what is his problem. This, that. I said, Madam.
This, that. Tell us what be this, that.
That she doesn't know what is the problem of the lawyer, that he has been hawking him, this, that, And then I said, what exactly was the issue between you and this lawyer?
Her own lawyer?
No, the owner of Pastor Clement Ogolo's lawyer. That's the owner of the house. The lawyer in question is the lawyer to the man. So she now said that they have been in court over this matter, that I should go to magistrate court, that I should go to magistrate court to Kakaro and get the judgment. I now said, are you now sending me on a voyage of discovery? A matter I was never a party to. I never heard of any party, any issue or litigation in respect of this property. And even when we started this transaction, it never mentioned to anybody that there was even a legal tussle on this case. And I've never had it for once from anybody. And now you're asking me, you that is claiming that the judgment was in your favor. Bring the document now. You should have even shown me that document at the initial time we started this transaction to prove that you are right. And you never mentioned it until now. There is a problem and the money has already gone before you even started telling me this one.
So this judgment where she mentioned, now judgment where she get before this issue.
That is exactly what it is implied.
So no be say now during when the matter happen, where una they drag this 9 million matter, now she go court, now she go obtain judgment.
No.
I want make it day clear.
No.
Hold on, sir. Madam Patricia.
Yes, Ordinary.
Which year you get this judgment?
The judgment was in early 2022. 2022.
2022. Abi?
Yes.
Which year una do this transaction?
2023.
2023.
Yes.
So, you know say this kind issue dey on this matter. You never even get the certificate of judgment. You transfer the legal tussle to an unsuspecting buyer. Why?
It never occurred to me that I was supposed to have a copy of the judgment. It was after Madam Miriam called me and I went to the court to apply for it.
Did you bother to find out whether they appealed the judgment?
No, I didn't do that.
There is no way you can just get a judgment in Nigeria and no know about other countries. You begin celebrate until you are sure the other party has accepted defeat and is not willing to contest the judgment. Madam Patricia, you no do that one. That kind, make I just recover wetin I go recover. Now then sabi. Why your lawyer, why he be saying now you apply for this judgment, no be your lawyer apply?
It was because of the urgency, because when Madam Miriam called me and told me, I didn't know what to do. So I rushed to the court and I told them. Then the fellow I met there.
And you applied verbally?
No, he gave me a form. He gave me a form to fill, which I did.
You filled the form?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Madam, they give you 9 million naira.
Yes, sir.
Will you give the 9 million naira?
I didn't give anybody 9 million naira. I bought foreign exchange for our medical trip.
Madam, wetin be the final argument between you and the original owner of this property, Pastor Clement?
I should pay the sum of 8 million because he was waving 1 million away from me. So he already had 6 million, the balance of 2 million.
You don't give him the 2 million?
No, I have not.
Barrister.
My president.
If Madam Patricia give this owner in 2 million naira now, will there be problem again?
Well, that issue has to be discussed with the lawyer to the owner of the house. But let me tell you this. While we were waiting to see her, before the matter got out of hand, to see whether she will come out, the lawyer told me in confidence that if Madam Patricia could come out and the account details of where the money was lodged was seen, and there is about 6 million naira left in what she has spent, and she will come and take undertaking that she has taken 3 million, that they will be ready to release the house to Madam Mary. The problem was all this while.
Madam Patricia.
Yes, Ordinary President.
Give us Pastor Clement's number.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have my phone here. I didn't come with my phone.
You didn't come to the studio with your phone?
Yes, Ordinary President.
Why, man? It's called handset. What do you fear?
No, nothing. It's just that I left in a hurry so that I can meet up the time.
And you no get this man number off heart. Oh, you have his number. Thank you, madam, for helping out. Let's appreciate Madam Mary. Just come straight. If it is for me, just come straight. Me. Use the other camera. No, they use this one for me. No, they use them for me. Use that other one. Now make I buy expensive camera. When I go use this one, we go make my face, look black, look with this thing. We go disconnect this camera today by the grace of God. Too many cameras doing nothing. Let me buy a camera and I meet them, they disfigure. When they want show consultant, I them, they go fine. Me, I go wow. See them now. See this camera. What you they see? The same thing with what you they see. And if Mariam they here, they go use the other camera for her. Make she fine. My own they dark. Wickedness. I don't hide them from Bel Air. I no hide them. I don't talk them. What do I do now? If Mariam sit down here, they go use that other camera on her. Use other camera, yes.
She looks so beautiful. Eh?
You don't do Pamela. Now all of una gang up. I know you say elder. I know say I will. I just I know say
you see they show their hands.
And they cannot capture elder now as elder they talk. I don't know within the warriors. One camera is supposed to be permanently facing here on a wide angle shot. Another camera is supposed to be permanently facing here on a wide angle shot. All you need to do is, if it is right side, you click. If it is left side, you click. You must not even give me a close-up shot on any individual unless you wish to do so. So you can capture every moment. One camera is behind them, facing this side. One is facing this side. Is it too much to ask for? You tighten your shot on these people. Wide angle shot. Give proper headroom. These people, the same thing. All you need to do is just cack. Oh, ordinary. And they give the impression like say this work, they're very difficult. One day. She don't bring the number. Madam, person where you put you for trouble, you know if you get a number of heart. Okay, Madam Patricia. Madam, come forward. Enter shot. No worry. Be careful with that man, Lego. Now man where police abandon. Now police officer where police abandon. Thank God say the man no die. The way others die, where they forget them. This one no gree die. He talk out. Make people hear and cry. Others will no cry out, then die quietly. And that is all. Their family, they suffer. Some people will die 8 years ago, they never settle their families. Some will die 10 years ago, they never settle their families. And we go sit down, they abuse police. Because police, they no get blood for body. Barrister Oi, talk to me. Barrister Oi.
Yes, my Honorable President.
You have a major role to play because you as a lawyer, you were a little bit reckless at a point in time. Yes, you applied some necessary precautionary measures, but that one no exonerate you. You get what you supposed do, what you know do. And that is the reason why, now, the reason why now, you go there fully involved. This lawyer of this Mr. Pastor Clement, we go sit down with and we go beg. Madam Patricia go give them their 2 million naira. Make Madam Mary take over her house. Maybe she don't give them 6 million already. Madam, talk to me. You don't give them 6 million before?
Yes, Ordinary President.
It remain how much?
2 million because he waived 1 million.
Now, if this man no agree with the 1 million, you must pay him out of annoyance. But we go beg him, as he be say, na health related issue. But if you no agree, you must pay him. Because he get person where I been dash something. He get where you provoke me, I say I no dash again, out of annoyance. Just to teach that person lesson. A very good lesson. Person won't sell in property, you take and do your year for a very long time. Eventually, okay, that one no be you do your year. People they come price. The price no good for the owner because he overspend money. Only God know how they deceive him. Tell and say the land they for maybe middle of Abuja. They deceive him. He they pump money as per person we get land and property for Abuja. Only for him to discover say the Abuja na Abuja. Now, eventually you were supposed to sell the property contract. Say now you need them. Okay, you want talk?
No.
Okay. I say you want talk. Make you no be like say I no allow you talk. Now, you were supposed to sell the property. Can't show interest. They sell them to you. The first 3 million where you give now after how long we will now agree before you send the 3 million naira?
It took a little while because I had to.
A little while, like how many months? I be how many weeks? I be how many days?
Maybe 2 months.
Check him well, because we go call this man now.
Yeah,
just be
it took
sure.
A little while because I had to scout
a
for the money.
little while, like how many months?
Maybe 2 months.
2 months. You can't give him.
First 3 million. My ordinary president.
Sorry, man. Anybody when you say they distract me for studio, make it they careful. Because I go give you instruction. May do not allow person pass gate. Make, as we they respect everybody, make everybody respect us too. This now our own shrine, now our church, now our mosque be this. Respect no be one way thing. If person respect you, you respect them back. Even if that person is your grand-pikin age mate. Madam Patricia, after 2 months, you pay 3 million naira.
Yes, my ordinary president, there is something I left out.
Mention her.
When this initial money was paid, in writing the agreement, the lawyer, instead of referring to a house, he referred to a piece of land with a plot number that does not exist and a buyer name, original owner name that we don't know.
Do you have that document?
The documents are with the lawyers. So I called the attention of Mr. Clement, who now said I should not bother, that it will be rectified.
Hold on there. For those of you now where they watch and listen from wherever you are, any document where they give you, we suppose they clean, but you can't identify, outline 1 or 2 conny. As soon as you notice them, make a copy of the document before you complain. The next thing, person we won't do you, the next target now to recover the document. Because many people believe, say, those kind of things, you know, go notice them. I don't know what I want to understand. Now, wait till I do BBC, be that. Barrister Pamela, you remember?
Yes, sir.
You remember when BBC write that agreement
Yes,
of,
sir.
say, we go partner with them. Say, make I sign.
Yes, sir.
We can't discover, say, they say anything will happen between we and them. Nigerian court and Nigerian law no go na British law. And now for their country we go do the matter.
Yes, sir.
And it be like say na waiting other media houses for Nigeria sign with them be that. Now only we
Said it, sir.
they talk them.
Yes, that's how other media houses were signing.
We are not the same with the other media houses. We are not the same. Our patriotism no get part two. Despite the fact that they promise this, promise that, mouth-watering promises. For the fact say my own country's law is not recognized by these fake human beings where they carry fake news. I say we no go sign. Barrister Pamela, you remember?
Yes, sir.
I say make them.
It was signed in Nigeria, but when it comes to court, it will now be in UK.
Yes. I say make them go change them. If they want make we do partnership with them. That's BBC. One of the reasons why they fight us so they call the Nigerian government closed our station that time through social media. And we obey through the social media. And even now, I never lose hope say they go close down this our station. But if it happen, life goes on. Yes, sir. We know they fear, say they close down the station. No be station where they take, they make money. Now people where they use the station make money, the thing go worry them. Yes, nobody give us advert where go talk say, we know hear our advert. We know so you close down, now one chapter you close. That might this one myself now distraction it be. You know they allow us talk some things. We go where we go open mouth where
Uncensored.
So Madam Patricia, after so you can't discover, say, instead of writing the agreement, say, na house, they sell to you. They can't talk, say, na land. And the land, even the plot of land, no, they exist.
Yes,
you can't call the owner, Pastor Clement, tell and say, see what you observe. Sorry, Barrister Oi, I'm coming to you, sir. See what you observe. The owner can't tell you, say, no worry. Say, then go correct him. Maybe what he tell you?
Yes, exactly.
What did he tell you? Talk about yourself.
He said I should not bother that it will be rectified.
Very good. Now, waiting you remember to add with that.
Yes, but it was never done.
Okay, no problem. So now, even they no rectifier. After the first 3 million, it take another how long? Madam, this thing they make noise, they distract me. After how many months again will you come balance this remaining 3 million?
It was over 3 months.
Are you sure?
Over 4 months. Before.
It reached 4 months?
Yes.
It reached 5 months?
About that time, sir.
It reached 6 months?
I'm not sure. You
have to be sure. Because, madam, see, make we come out clean, I'm not sure, not be caught you there here. Waiting we they try to do now to resolve this issue amicably. I'm not sure. Maybe your lawyer talks say make you answer like that on your own. You are not sure. When we are not sure, we too, we know the next thing to do.
Yes.
If now you be the complainer and they cheat you like this, now the way we stand for this woman, now so we for stand for you. So I'm not sure. You pay money, you go tell me say you know they sure. You reach 3 months, you reach 4 months, you reach 5 months, and you reach 6 months. Waiting be this.
Ordinary president, sir.
Yes, ma.
The money was paid through somebody to him.
It doesn't really matter. After how long? Make I understand why the man vex. Say you no sell again. He get person talk say tenant they live for in house for a very long time, they pay. They pay, okay, come out from my house, come out. To say make them put another tenant, he say sell the house. It means say you need to recover him money. Even if na loss, make it be say you can't dey scatter money for in hand. That alone can be annoying. Madam, we are not difficult people. Yesterday, if you fight where I fight on your behalf, go believe them. I no go talk am on air. After the program, I go tell you the fight where I fight on your behalf. Not because I believe you are innocent, but because I believe that thing that was done to you was an injustice. So if you like, talk well. If you not like, we know waiting the next line of action. Madam, the second tranche of money, it take like how long?
I'm sure it took between 4 and 5 months before he got his second.
Reach 6 months?
No, sir.
So you don't pay 6 million naira to the person where Pastor Clement authorized, say, make you pay money into in account?
Yes, sir.
Abi?
Yes, sir.
And this person name na?
Barrister Henry.
Barrister Henry. Barrister Oji. Now the same Barrister Henry still be the barrister, the lawyer to the owner of the house. Talk to me, sir.
Very well. He's the lawyer. Yes.
Oh, glory be to God. It has made it a lot. You understand? Because it will say, now another lawyer will come they talk when they say, now the history of this matter, they vague to them. This one be say, we go take God beggar. This now, somebody 35 years of serving this country. Everything where she get, now she pack. I don't even know whether she borrow money joined, put on top. Because for a civil servant to make 9 million naira after 35 years, it means in our oga. We they see the crayfish money where they give civil servants. So discouraging. Some of them just they waste their life as civil servants. Some of them get the potentials to make ×2 of what they are going to be given at the end of 35 years. They can make ×2 of that in 5 years because of the talent we then get. Civil service in some offices, you are talented, you are gifted, you can do this, but God no go allow you. This is not waiting. You go here. This is not the way we have been doing it. So wait for your turn. Civil servants will get estates for this town. They're many. They know they change shoe. They know they change car. Some of them say they go do when they come out. They know they put their battery, the battery of their car well, so that when they come, when they close in the evening, they go push. It start. They go there. Na billionaire they go so. In children they school abroad, waiting they pay now like 15 million naira. And a civil servant, we know some of them will be thieves. And the ones where we don't know, God will expose them one by one. Amen. So after 35 years, this woman, I'm not sure, madam, what did they pay you reached 9 million? You give her a barrister, just stretch. Give her. Madam, as a deputy director, or you?
Yes, sir, no be director.
As a deputy director?
Yes, sir.
You, after 35 years, what did they give you? You reach 9 million naira.
You no reach my ordinary president.
How much they give you?
Like
yeah, it's so shameful. Oh, no mention. But you had to borrow money, right?
Yes, sir.
You had. had to
Yes,
you
sir,
had
I
to borrow
borrowed.
money to add up.
Yes, sir.
In order to secure this property.
Yes, sir. Yes,
where
sir.
your original intention now to establish a daycare.
Yes, sir.
To cater for children.
Yes, sir.
Where their parents no fit cater for them
Yes,
like that.
sir. Yes,
Make
sir.
we appreciate this woman. Okay, so Barrister Oi, the mic don't come back.
Okay.
I beg, I want make we call, make una advise me. Make we call this lawyer on air, beg am, I be off air. Yeah? Those in support of air say we. We don't get two numbers now. Okay, Pastor Clement and Barrister Henry. So make we call between Pastor Clement and Barrister Henry, who we suppose call on air to beg? Make we call Pastor Clement to beg him on air. Una agree? Una agree? Now you, Barrister Oi, you where don't they relate with them? What do you think? Now good idea to call Pastor Clement to beg him on air?
My other president, I am in support of any position that will resolve this matter finally and amicably.
Just imagine saying I'm your client, Chabi, and I did inside this matter. What would you advise me between calling Pastor Clement on air and calling Barrister Henry on air? Which one are you for?
Pastor Clement is the rightful owner of the property.
So what are you saying?
So it's better to call him because he will always advise his lawyer on what to do. He works. He will. The lawyer cannot even do anything without consulting him.
But lawyer can advise tenant, client, and the client go listen. He go advise and say legally, jurisprudentially, commonsensically, I think we should let go this matter. Let her do this, do this. Even when the client is still fuming.
Yes.
But even when the client agree and lawyer no agree, he go tell and say, sir, according to section this, parameters. This is see finish. This is a very bad case. I will not advise you to succumb to this. I don't know whether you understand.
I'm following.
I see person where he wants settle matter in lawyer no agree. He wants settle matter na him be client in lawyer no agree. So I suggest make we no call any of them on air. Make we try preliminary off air. Elder, Pastor and I, all of una go make the call. We go plead. We go plead with Barrister Henry. In a Barrister Henry, if Barrister Henry agree with us, 90% solved. Because na him go convince in client. Say, just sir, please. Good idea, yes? Yes, sir. So we don't make the call again. Make we appreciate ourselves. Madam Patricia.
Yes, Ordinary.
If we beg this man, he agree. How many days he go take for you to balance him in 2 million naira?
Ordinary President, sir.
Ma?
I'm just coming from a very, very difficult medical trip I went. I had to do a hip replacement surgery for my son. And that really got me off balance. And I know what I went through before returning to Nigeria. So I may not stand now and say 2 days or 3 days. Maybe I will ask for more time.
Madam, now prison you they smell so. Amina, you laugh, ba? Now prison you they smell so. This hip replacement matter where you they talk. Now your personal issue. I sympathize with you. But you are not making good sense in this your talk. Your problem na your problem.
I will seek for help.
I no wan know how you go make am. I no wan know. My own be say, make we no come beg in vain. I'm not ready to pay the 2 million naira. You go look for money, you go balance. Because I even hear say, even when they give, they garnish your account, you still they do transaction. How you and the bank arrange after a court has garnished your account, you are still withdrawing money. That alone, we can take up a case against Zenith Bank. Which bank be that, barrister?
Zenith Bank.
Yes.
For disobeying
Court order.
I don't know what I don't understand.
Yes, sir.
And that now another branch of the case. But I don't want to make this matter linger. Madam, as you fit collect this woman money, the last time they checked, about 6 million still remain for the account. Well, we don't know what don't happen to the remaining money. You know, concern me. Before we go waste our time, beg, tell us. May them give you how long for you to pay this money. Now, on that basis, now we go assure the owner and the barrister say, on or before so time, she go pay this money. And it must not be too long. In case anybody they deceive you, say, nothing go happen, nothing go happen. When it go happen?
Ordinary president, sir. I say 1 month from today.
1 month. Today now 26th, 27th. On or before 27th of March. As she talk we reduce the days.
No, sir.
We reduce them.
No, sir.
We go add 10 days on top of what she request. So by March 37, March 37.
April. April 7th.
April 7th. April 6th. On or before April 6th. We never agree. We are using this to beg, to use God in heaven to beg both the landlord and the lawyer. And we are doing it in your presence immediately after the program. Don't be insensitive. Your problem now your problem. You not consider woman we serve this country for 35 years?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Waiting they carry give her. She was so ashamed of mentioning the crayfish money because people they see her for our area, assistant director, they don't know say na Papa Lolo. I sorry, Mama Lolo. So we go do am. Yes, elder sir. Ma borrow a microphone.
My ordinary president.
Yes, sir.
As we are talking about 2 million naira, I'm still saying that, sometimes out of anger, like you said, it's possible that the man will go
Madam,
back.
prepare your mind for 3 million.
Exactly. That's what I want to say, that it's possible the man will say because of the delay and the trouble that he had gone through, that he no longer accept that.
I get confidence.
That 1 million discount. So you should prepare for 3 million as against 2 million.
We go beg him. We go insist.
Okay, sir.
On the 2 million. Thank God the landlord na pastor. We go do research. Any chapter or verse where God talk about landlord. We go quote him. Now, waiting anything we tell him, he don't know him. As we they go, you go conclude them for us. As we they go, you go complete them for us. Then we say, in the name of the same God, please. Your overseer general. I'm not general overseer. I'm an overseer general. The opposite of GO. Now OG. Overseer general. Thank you. So we go. They don't use the same camera again. No worry. I go disconnect them by myself. Well. See, I no gree vex again. See the other one. Ordinary. I know say my wawa no reach that wawa within the show. See other people. Wait,
They'll come and show you and now show consultant Ike.
So waiting me they talk here, we say we go beg pastor, we go beg barrister. And I hear say barrister no they miss church. Now good Christian.
Yes.
Barrister Henry. Praise the Lord, somebody. So we go beg.
Catholic.
Look for the money. Look for the money. You look for 1 month. I carry additional 10 days put on top. Normally we suppose drag them, make we reduce them to 1 week, 2 weeks. But we agree based on waiting you complain join. Madam, no disappoint.
Yes, sir.
Madam, no disappoint. Madam, no disappoint. How many times I tell you, madam?
3 times.
Now, when we resolve this matter, now we go beg police. Now we go beg other people who don't enter this matter in the name of mediation and peaceful resolution. May them quench the matter. My people talk say, oh, but then see.
No, maybe.
No, maybe. Okay. Who go translate? I know they hear. I know if you translate them for English. My English no too. Because I can they hear Igbo. Give borrow us. Okay, no, Barrister Oi, translate. Oh, but then see, maybe. Okay.
The much I can by way of translation, it simply means that now small poo-poo, now in the small something.
Something.
Now the small big thing. Oberan see the maybe ife.
No small ife ike.
Maybe ike, sorry. Now small poo-poo, now in the small anus.
Appreciate Barrister Oi. It means that now small talk, now they bring plenty talk. Small talk where you ignore, where you know resolve them. Small problem where you suppose fire when they see na small they take start. If you quench them on time, hand like this on fire. If you do like this, you don't quench the fire. But if you allow 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even the whole of your body feel they consumed. Good idea, yes? Madam, I take wisdom, talk to you. Reason them and reason them well. Reason them and reason them well. Barrister Oi, thank you very much for your time and everything. The complainant, thank you very much for having the confidence in this institute. Some of the cases, if not most of the cases, what would they do here? Where people they say we go take laugh end them. You suppose claim somebody life. Some people no go carry matter come. They go lay you somewhere, machete you. And for their mind, they go justify. They go feel justified, say they don't do, which is very wrong, taking the laws into your hands. Even if you bring her here, we know if you do court of competent jurisdiction, go do them. If it delay, because for Nigeria, if you not get money to get justice, no problem. But if eventually you go get justice, rather than taking the laws into your hands. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia, for coming.
Thank you, my ordinary
Yes,
president.
ma'am. So, before you go, you go write undertaking. You go thumbprint, you go sign. You go talk on camera. Say, I, Patricia, so, promise to this. On this basis, Brekete Family and other people will plead with the landlord, Mr. Asoso, and the barrister, Mr. Asoso, on my behalf. And I promise, excuse me, to provide this money between now and so date, we go keep them. You there ready to do it like that after the program?
Okay, sir.
Nobody is forcing you.
Yes, sir.
You there ready to do it like that?
I'm ready.
Because now waiting we go use as evidence. If you default, now we go come as witness against you for court. Good idea, yes? Thank you very much. Make we appreciate all of them. You can go back to your various seats. Thank you. The complainant, come forward. You know, say, ordinary president, you can go, man. Ordinary president just take this decision with the hope, say, he go there okay with the complainant. But it is not binding on the complainant. The complainant can decide to have a contrary opinion. Madam,
Sir.
Madam Mary,
Sir.
you see the decision where ordinary president and the house, the family take.
Yes.
I don't know whether you are comfortable with
I'm
this.
very comfortable
Ma?
with it, sir. I'm very comfortable with it, sir.
You like the way we...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Make we appreciate her. You can go back to your seat.